The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
And welcome to Phil's Gang. Normally I don't do this, but I don't talk about what's going on in Washington. There's enough people doing that, but I got a comment today. The Department of Justice now is asking the judge to drop all the prosecution against Flynn. Just let him go, get it done. That would be fantastic. And like I say, I don't talk much about it. Why? Because, again, you get on every station, every TV show. I go after the crooks on Wall Street. I go after the media, who are just as bad. What they do to the president, the fake news, that's exactly what they do to you. Think about this. We had 122 outlets. We now only have 6 media outlets. They control everything you see, everything you read, everything you hear, everything on TV. It's amazing. The corruption's unbelievable. But I don't want to talk all about that today. You'll hear all about that from Hannity tonight and about Flynn. I think it's a great thing, and get all that information this evening. But let me give you some information that you're going to need about your money. Because everybody, when they go to bed at night, yeah, it's fun to watch all this stuff, see what's unfolding in Washington, the impeachment and all this garbage. But at night, we put our head on the pillow. That's when the truth comes out. Everything goes through your head. And the first thing is always money. It's always money. Am I going to have enough money to retire? Am I going to have money to meet the bills? And let me tell you, you're not. Not if you continue down the same road. These people are leading you down the road. These fake financial business news networks are leading you down the bad road. The 401k is leading you down the bad road. The biggest thing to screw you was to get rid of your pension fund, the pension fund. The biggest thing to screw all America was when the owners of this country, the owners who also own Congress, turned around and convinced everybody we'd get rid of our manufacturing might. No longer would be a manufacturing economy. We were going to be a financial economy. That meant that all the wealth was going to flow to the hands of few. Very few people would control all the wealth. And that's what's happened. That's what happened. I heard Larry Kudlow say, the economy was booming, he said yesterday. Booming before China spread this darn virus. And the president, he said, I'm assuring you right now, the president will punish China. What are you, nuts? That's like a local businessman, right, who has a business and it has a negative net worth. He's struggling with it. He owes his lender millions of dollars. He's struggling. And he finds out his wife is having an affair with his lender. And he tells everybody, I'm going to get even with him, my lender. What are you, nuts? It's the same situation. We can't get even with our lender, with China. How are we going to punish China? They're our banker. They're our banker. Our country has a negative net worth of $20 trillion. I have to laugh when they tell us our economy was so strong. Our economy was booming. Our economy was never so strong in the history of this country until that darn old virus came. Lie, 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 lie. Lie. It's unbelievable. It's not true. Our economy was bad. Long before this virus, our economy never got fixed. We never fixed the economy. After 2008, after the crash, we never fixed the economy. What we did is financially engineer and put a fix in on the stock market to rally so few people could get very, very wealthy. Well, they stood there and lied to you and told you the stock market reflected the health of the economy. Go spend, they told you. Look, we got interest rates low. Go buy a car. Go buy whatever you want. You're going to have your job. Everything's wonderful. When nothing was fixed. We're not going to punish our banker, China, when we have a negative net worth of $20 trillion. We now have a national debt. It just hit $25 trillion national. And we're going to go after China with the leverage they got over us. China has so much political leverage over us. It's crazy. We have none over them. China is our banker, but they're our biggest banker. And how did China become our biggest banker? Because we got rid of the gold standard. Got rid of the gold standard. Remember, we used to always have $1 gold to print $1 bill. If all of a sudden you didn't have the gold, you couldn't print bills. That was a beautiful thing. That's how we kept strength to our dollar. That's why when you went to the supermarket, you had strength in that dollar. You had purchasing power. We were strong. We manufactured our own goods. Remember that? Our own goods. And we sold them to ourselves domestically. Everything we manufacture, we could sell here in the United States. That's what made us a powerful country. We had industrial might. That all changed with technology. That would have been okay if we kept the gold standard on. When technology arrived, with a click of a mouse, we could do business with anyone in the world as if they were sitting in the same room with us. Everything changed. That's when we should have changed back to the gold standard, but we didn't. This could have been a wonderful thing for us, but it didn't turn out to be so wonderful, did it? Sure, the technology is wonderful. We have our phones, we have our laptops. That's wonderful, but not our economy, because now most of the wealth goes to the very top. Our owners, the elitists, they saw an opportunity with Wall Street to become incredibly wealthy by becoming a financial economy. Let China be the manufacturing economy. Let's get out of manufacturing. Let's get to finance. All the dollars we started printing dollars. We started to purchase our goods from China now. All of a sudden, we were purchasing our goods from China using our dollars. But when imports are in more demand, we're importing more than we're exporting, we lose jobs. That's the first thing that started to happen. China takes those dollars that they receive every time we get these dollars. Remember, every time China takes every dollar, I should say, China takes those dollars they receive from the goods, like they sell to Walmart, right? They sell goods to Walmart. They get dollars. They get dollars. And they lend those dollars right back to us. How? By purchasing our treasuries. So not only can we keep buying more and more low-cost goods, but we keep on holding interest rates down. Because remember, the more dollars China has, the more treasuries they buy from us, the interest rates go lower and lower and lower. And that means we buy more and more, we go more and more in debt. Unfortunately, we didn't have the gold standard. That means the more we can get rid of manufacturing, the more we outsourced our labor. And the more the very wealthy, the 1 percentile, got. More profits for companies, and the largest shareholders, our owners, they got incredibly wealthy through Wall Street underwriting mergers and acquisitions. That's when all that started, the mergers and acquisitions. They were right. Let's get rid of manufacturing. Remember, every Friday, a brand new IPO. Every Friday. I remember we used to buy them. Unbelievable. Anyways, we'll be right back after this break. Good news for the general.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. The fastest drop in history, 3,000 points in 3 days. Wow. But we were right there with my color-coded chart. How many times did you say, listening to me, boy, he's negative. He's just a grumpy old man. And I kept telling you this would happen. And with my color-coded chart, it worked. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where you get the color-coded chart and you get my membership free for 10 days. And the best thing is this, that you can, without any work at all, at 2 o'clock, go to my site. We have a video posted of our portfolio stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. every day we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to have the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded chart. See you on the charts.
Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
The debt that this country faces is actually now bigger than the size of the economy at $22 trillion.
And that's why we're having the problem we're having. That's why we had this crash. It had nothing to do with the virus. Welcome back to Phil's Gang. Remember, if you want to join my gang, go to my site, philsgang.com. Free for 10 days. You get your chart. Your color-coded chart tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add to your position, when to run like hell. And you get a 10-day membership, all free for 10 days. Just go to my site, philsgang.com. It says Get Started. Click on, and it's called Working Investor Group. 10 days, free. You'll find out at the end of the 10 days, you sell yourself, I'm not selling you. You'll say, this really works. I finally know when to get out of a stock. I'm not going to lose money anymore. I'll be out before it crashes. But even better, with the same ease that I buy a stock, I'm now going to be able to make money when a stock drops. I'm not allowed to do that with a 401k. That is nuts. I have to sit there and lose money as the 401k goes down, and some dope keeps telling me cost average down? What are you, nuts? So check it out. You'll see. It's free. It's fun. And remember, for the first 10 days, you don't pay a thing for this. Nothing. Okay, so let's get back to we keep on getting bad news, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. The more bad news, economic, who cares? What difference does it make? We don't need profits anymore for stocks to go up. We have financial engineering. I mean, who would ever think a company wouldn't have to make money for their stock to go up? All they have to do is get money, no interest, borrow the money, no interest, and just reduce the number of shares they have. So when their profits are far less, or their earnings are far less, then they can spread those worse earnings over fewer shares and still make their stock price go up. 400% in 12 years. The economy didn't grow at all. No, not a bit. 2.9%. What are you, nuts? That's insane. That's crazy. And as I say, every day there's more. We just got PMI report. That gives us an idea how, going forward, how services, all the service industry are going to do. Terrible. Fall off a cliff, they said. Falling off a cliff. Terrible. But we got here because of the gold standard. They took it away from us. You had to print. Every time you printed money or borrowed money, you better have $1 of gold. When they took that away, that meant Congress could spend money like crazy. And remember why they did that. Because our owners, the guys on Wall Street, they make most of their money in the Lockheed Martin, the Boeing, the Raytheon, and that group of stocks. That's the weapons. That's the industrial. Matter of fact, Eisenhower. There you go. Eisenhower. He warned us. He warned us that he thought that one day everything would be geared towards the war machine. The war machine. Wall Street would make this war machine, keep getting it bigger and bigger, getting into more wars, all to make money. And they could do that because they got rid of the gold standard. Matter of fact, it was Nixon who wanted to go to Vietnam. They couldn't afford to do it. That was the biggest reason they got rid of the gold standard. Because they didn't have enough money to manufacture weapons, to pay the army, to go over there and fight. Didn't have enough money. It's too expensive. They couldn't print it. Every time they print, they had to stop. They didn't have enough gold. You needed enough gold to print enough dollars. And that's when you get to budget deficits. See, that's why this market is not going to return. This economy is not going to come back. They keep saying the economy is going to be back to normal. No, nothing comes back to normal. How many times have we learned in life you never go back? You never go back, right? You leave your hometown. You think, I think I'm going to go back to my hometown. You go back, everything's different. You never go backwards in our life. You always go forward. That's our nature. Our nature is to go forward. We're like pioneers. Nobody goes backwards. So to say that we're going to go backwards after 12 years, our economy's been destroyed with budget deficits, spending more money than we take in revenues, and we do it by printing, we do it by borrowing. Oh, and we're going to get mad. We're going to get grumpy. Boy, we're going to take care of China. We're going to punish China. What are you, nuts? See, Congress is controlled by the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve, remember, is owned by the wealthiest people in the country. They control Congress. They pay Congress off. They give them contributions, whatever they need. And the problem is, the root of all economic evils come with budget deficits, spending more than you make or take in, and trade deficits. Remember what they used to call the twin deficits: budget deficit, trade deficits. And we have budget deficits and trade deficits that are out of control. Our trade just came in. Our trade deficit is getting worse. $400 billion. We're now about $44 billion. We went up from 30. I think. Let's see. We went from February around 38 billion to about 44 billion in March. About 400 billion a year. And that trade deficit kills you. It kills you. Kills jobs. Kills growth. Weakens the dollar. So you got the trade deficit. Now you got the budget deficit. And they become commonplace. Congress never cared. What do they care? They just keep printing and spending, printing and spending. They don't care. The big money, it's always the big money. They control everything. Deficits weaken the dollar. Why do you think when you go to the grocery store? Why do you think when you get your paycheck, it doesn't go anywhere? How many times have you gone to the grocery store after you got your paycheck and you say to yourself, boy, I remember just 2 years ago, I got a bag and a half of groceries. I'm getting a half a bag now. But nobody cares. Nobody thinks about it. I'm not saying they don't care, but nobody thinks about it. They don't want you to think about it. That's why we have so many sports. Everything's sports. You know how many sport channels we have right now? I mean, we got more ESPN. I go through the channels. Everything's ESPN. I think I'm up at 1,032. I'm trying to get to a movie, and I'm up at 1,132 ESPN. 1,133. They do that so we don't think about what's going on, how we're getting screwed. Unbelievable. And the big lie, there's no inflation, so that we won't raise rates so the rich can get richer. But we're going to get rich with them. I'm going to show you how we're going to get rich with them when we come back with some great stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. The fastest drop in history, 3,000 points in 3 days. Wow. But we are right there with my color-coded chart. How many times did you say, listening to me, boy, he's negative. He's just a grumpy old man. And I kept telling you this would happen. And with my color-coded chart, it worked. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where you get the color-coded chart and you get my membership free for 10 days. And the best thing is this, that you can, without any work at all, At 2 o'clock, go to my site. We have a video posted of our portfolio stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. Every day, we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to have the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded charts. See you on the charts.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. We got some great opportunities in gold coming. I'll talk about that in a moment. Same thing with our oil patch. We're doing well with that. But first, listen to this. This is amazing. Where'd it go here? Listen to this.
I think tomorrow's job report will be maybe the most contingent, fluid job report we've ever seen.
Excuse me? Say this again?
I think tomorrow's job report will be maybe the most contingent, fluid job report we've ever seen.
What's that mean? The job report we're going to see tomorrow is going to suck. That's what he should say. It's a report that we've never seen. It's going to suck so bad. It's going to take the wind out of the country, out of the room. This is going to be horrible. It's going to be a disaster. Ever get these guys on Wall Street? They always got to talk in riddles. They got to. So the fancy pants. Always fancy pants. Big words. They just can't say it. Look, here's what's going to happen tomorrow. We are going to see jobs. The loss, you're going to have either bring an airsick bag with you when you see it, or bring a remote TV in your bathroom or something. You're going to get so sick when you see these. Fluent, contingent, let's say contingent. How does that, contingent, we all know what that means, accidental. What are you saying, it's going to be accidental, the job report? Unforeseen? How's it going to be unforeseen? What's he, nuts? Now let's see what he says about fluent. It's going to be contingent, so he says it's going to be accidental, it's going to be by chance, it's going to be unforeseen. Then he said it's going to be fluent. Articulate, it's going to be expressive. It's going to be coherent. Well, I don't think we ever get job reports that aren't coherent. So let's see. The job report is going to be coherent. It's going to be illuminating. And it's going to be by chance. Or possible. Maybe even unforeseen. What the hell is he talking about? When you take that, and Larry Kudlow trying to count to 9.
So help me out here. I got 3 plus 4. That's 7.
Yeah. What a team they got at that White House. We got the greatest president ever who put the greatest amount of dopes around him. And I'm so afraid he's not going to get reelected because of it. They keep lying and lying and lying about there's no inflation, no inflation, no inflation. Every time you print $1, there's more inflation. Because to admit to inflation, you got to admit to raise the rates, and they won't raise rates because they got to take care of the very, 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 very wealthy who's making all the money in the stock market. $19 trillion was made in the stock market between 2008, 2020, and they grabbed 80% of it. The 1/100th, the 1%, and the 1 percentile. And they're not going to stop that party. They're not going to stop that party. So they'll never admit to inflation. Because to admit to it, they got to admit to raising rates. And they're never going to stop that party. So they're going to just screw everybody else on Main Street. That's what's going on. Inflation's a killer. Inflation is a killer. It just kills you. Kills jobs, kills growth, kills everything. Let's take a look at a stock. Oh, here. Listen to this dope. Listen to this dope. Here's another dope. Varney. This guy gets $2.5 million to sit there on TV and be a dope.
If the NASDAQ goes up 118 points today, it will be, there it is. It's up 118 points. If it closes there at that level, we've gone positive for the year. And that big sell-off that we saw in March and early April, maybe that's, I don't know whether it's a thing of the past, but it's certainly behind us for now.
What an idiot. It is not. Tell the people the truth. Okay. Listen, the stock market, the only reason, after we had a 31% drop, the only reason it went back up 28% is because of the FANG stocks. The same thing happened in 2018. Remember when the market crashed in September 2018? Remember that? Then January started to go back up. Why did it go back up? Because of the FANG stocks. Everybody buys the FANG stocks. Everybody goes right back into the same stocks. Those are the same stocks when we came out of 2008. Everybody goes to the same stocks. And the last thing you want to hear is how they are leading. Because that means the rally is not sustainable. That means we're going to test the lows of this March. Now, I'm happy. My members are happy because we own some of the FANG stocks. We own Facebook. We have a 21% gain. We own Netflix. We have a 27% gain. Now, we don't count Microsoft. We certainly don't call Apple part of the FANG stocks. But they're the big tech stocks. Microsoft were up 17%. Apple were up, I think, another 12%. But they're not going to stay there. You got to know when to get out of them. And that's the beautiful thing about what we do here at Phil's Gang. We know when to get out of these stocks. The chart we design identifies. It turns red. And first, it even turns yellow. We got a new feature in it where it even turns yellow first to start warning you earlier. Most of you, 75% of you, you get rid of the stock market. You hate it. You say the stock market's no good. Why? Because you always get hurt. You always get hurt because you never get out in time. Never. Well, that has stopped. And in 10 days, I'll prove it to you. I'll prove it to you in 10 days. You don't have to pay a thing. And you're going to see I'm right. No more do you have to worry about not getting out in time. And even better, when it starts going down, you're going to make money on the way down. God, it just upsets me. I mean, it's just amazing when they lie. Now, the deal that is going on right now with the FANG stocks, That's great. That's fine. We're happy. People are making money. We're making money. But what nobody understands, it's over. It's over for the banks. The banks aren't leading. You got to have the banks lead. But the banks were never fixed. After 2008, the banks were never fixed. Think of the debt the banks are carrying. Are you nuts? It's like taking the Queen Mary anchor and put it into a canoe. It's the same thing. That's how much debt we're covering. $45 billion, okay? $45 billion is spread among 5 banks, the 5 biggest banks. That's the oil patch. They've loaned out $45 billion. Overall, the oil patch owes over $250 billion. But I'm talking about the 5 largest banks that drive the banking industry are loaded down with $45 billion in debt of the oil patch. Now, they also are loaded down with another $5 trillion, not billion, $1 trillion in budget in debt. Corporations owe that much. They borrowed that much money to buy their stocks to push them up because they had no profits to push them up. And then you had private companies, another 10. Are you kidding? Another 10 trillion they owe these banks. I'm sorry, billion. I keep getting my billions and trillions mixed up. Now, you know how much debt that is? That's why these banks aren't going anywhere. So here's what you do. And I'll give you this free. You don't have to know. Here's what we do with our gang every morning. We put up first thing we do, we put up our 11 sectors in the S&P. There's 11 sectors in the S&P, and I put up gold, GLD, and I put up GDX mining stocks to prove to them every morning they're leading every sector in the S&P. Every sector. I don't care if it's banking. I don't care if it's healthcare. I don't care if it's retail. They're leading everywhere. That means that's where all the money is. Now, everyone said, well, why isn't it going higher? We've done terrific with gold and gold mining stocks. It's going to go up again. But the problem is the people on the fake business news network sides, the gangsters, these guys on CNBC and Fox and the rest of them, they don't talk about gold. They don't, because why? Who controls them? The 100 of 1 percentile. They control the Federal Reserve. Federal Reserve sells dollars, not golds. And every time gold goes up, it kills the dollar. When gold goes up, that means our lenders, they want more interest rate, because when gold goes up, that means there's inflation. But Larry Kudlow lies about inflation. So they got to keep trying to push gold down, because Larry Kudlow comes on and lies and says there's no inflation. So he's lying to China. He's lying he's lying to our lenders.
The threat of inflation is nil.
That's why you're seeing gold being suppressed, but it's still much better, leading all other sectors. More when I get back. More about gold, more about stocks, more about helping you. And
want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed, because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere, because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market? He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart, color-coded chart, tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
You know, the market, everybody talks about how the market, after it dropped, the February crash, how it's going back up about 21, 28%. Go back now and look the last 3 weeks. The market can't move. The market has been stuck in a range, a 5% range for 3 weeks. We used to go up 5% in one day. 15 trading days tomorrow. We haven't been able, we've been in this range, but nobody talks about it. Nobody says, why are we in this tight range? Because they don't want you to know the truth. Because of the debt. Because of the bank debt, the banks can't lead. So you got the same stocks leading. Any dope would have got into the FANG stocks after the crash. It's the first place you always go. It's the first place you go. I mean, it's like getting up and going to the bathroom in the morning. Same thing. Anytime the market crashes or the market has a big correction, you go back and buy a FANG stock because every institution buys it. Every hedge fund, every insurance company, every bank, they always go and buy, because they're like cattle, they all follow each other, they always buy the FANG stocks. You just got to have someone tell, any dope can get in the FANG stocks. Look, I told you the two of the four stocks, the FANG stocks were up. Facebook is one, Netflix is another. We're up about 26% between the two of them, 25% gain. I don't want you to join the gang for 10 days free because I said that. I want you to join the gang so it makes sense. So you have an opportunity for the first time in your life to say, you know what? All I have to do to make money is just buy the spiders and sell the spider short. That's all I did for the rest of my life. I would make much more money than I ever would in a 401k. And I don't have to know anything. I don't have to learn anything. I don't have to go to class. I don't know nothing. All I need to do is at every day at 2 o'clock, Phil's gang, Director of Education, the Senior Technical Chartist, Steve Celeste, with his team, gets together and posts a video on your stocks, especially on the spiders, tells you exactly what to do. Here, he's talking about one of the gold stocks here today. So you listen. If you can't listen to this, I don't. It's 14 seconds for God's sakes.
AUY holding long with a stop at 445. Now it's kind of bouncing around up here. It does like it's wants to break out, but it hasn't quite done it yet. So if it pushes up past 505, you can go ahead and add to it.
Now before that, when AUY gold and nobody was buying gold, it was at $2.26. We didn't buy it. It got to $2.53. We still didn't buy it. It got up to $3.18. We still didn't buy it. We waited until it turned green at $3.82. So someone's going to say, boy, that's stupid. That's stupid. $3.82, they should have bought it when it was at the bottom at $2.32. Really? You're stupid. I'm not. You're the one that's stupid, not me, because I got a higher probability of getting this stock to go to $10 from let's say $3.63 than you ever would from $2.30. You're the one that's stupid because you don't understand the difference. The reason you're going to buy at a higher price and the reason you got a higher probability, because my chart, which I designed, was as copyrighted, you can't even steal this thing, is telling me the institutions, the biggest banks, the biggest hedge funds, the biggest insurance companies put enough money in on April 13th, where it turned green, to say, start buying. Anytime before that, if you got in before April 13th, if you got in a stock on March 13th, or you got in a stock on March 20th, or you got in a stock on April 6th, you could wake up the next morning and the stock could have cratered, wiped you out. The idea of this chart and the color-coded technology behind it, it will only turn green when it identifies there's enough institutional money in it. So please, just try it for 10 days free. Please don't sign up for the gang when I say, hey, Starbucks, we're up 23%, which we are. Or Facebook, we're up 26%, which we are. Don't sign up because of that. Sign up because you're going to sign up and say, God, are you telling me for the first time, all I got to do is just follow a 2-minute video. That's it. Every day, just do exactly what they say. Yeah, and you mean I can make money when the market's going down all the time? Gee, I'm not allowed to do that in the 401k. They tell me I'm going to lose money. You can't short, that's bad. No, they're lying to you. Now, remember, the gold stocks are doing better than all 11 sectors of the S&P because people are believing the lies. Like I say, I don't have to. Look, I'm going to let Hannity and everybody else talk about the general, talk about all that stuff that's going on, okay? But I'm going to talk about what's important to your wallet. Trust me when I tell you this, okay? They're all lying to you when they're saying that this economy is going back to normal. It's not. Gold is going to go through the roof. It's going to go through the roof. And they're doing everything they can to suppress it, but they can't. And the banks have to lead. The banks, the reason why the gold is outperforming all 11 sectors is because the banks aren't leading the rally. You got the dumb FANG stocks that are leading the rally. But we're making money on the dumb FANG stocks. But we're going to be out of these dumb FANG stocks when they start to crater. They start to correct. We'll be out of it. You cannot sustain any rally. And the proof is, for 15 days, the S&P has been stuck in the 5% range. It's ridiculous. Now, oils. Let's talk about oil. Oil's gotten beaten up big time. When your oil prices, they've gone up a little bit, okay? They've gone up a little bit. You got to be patient with your oil. Make sure you get into the refiners. Get into the refiners. We got our gang members into a couple refiners. They're doing terrific with the refiners. We got them into not only the refiners, but we also got them into one of the groups you want to be in is the ETF for exploration and production. Exploration and production. We already have there about a 12% gain. Same thing. We didn't get in when it was on the bottom, when it was at when it was around $31. We waited and we got in when it was at $40. Say, that's dumb. No, you're dumb. I'm not dumb. You're the dumb one, okay? Because I got in when I had a heads up that now the institutions are putting their money in. We've got the highest probability of not failing. Listen to what I'm saying about investing in stocks or investing in anything. You always have to look at the probability. You always look at the failure. That's what you focus on. Anybody can make money, but most people, they don't because they focus on the wrong end of the investment. You got to focus on not losing money. Anybody can make money. It's keeping it. And the idea, how do you keep money in the stocks? You got to have a signal to get you out, but there's never been a signal to get you out. Not until I designed my own chart. Nobody else has this chart. So for 10 days, just try it. It's free. It works. Now, we have, again, just go to my site, philsgang.com. It's free for 10 days. You get the chart, you get the membership, it's fun, and you'll see it works. At the end of 10 days, I'll guarantee you're going to say, you know what, I should have done this a long time ago. You know, just remember, without the gold standard, Congress has no limit as to how much money they've been printing or how much money they're going to spend a year. It's been killing our economy for 12 years. Without the gold standard, Congress are a bunch of gangsters. I mean, look at Shifty Schiff. Look at the rest of them. Pelosi. They're disgusting people. They're terrorists. They're worse. They're financial terrorists. The Federal Reserve is worse. They print money. No limit to how much they print. Between the Federal Reserve, Congress, and not having a gold standard, I suggest you join my gang. Then you'll know when to be in, when to be out, when to add, and when to run like hell. We'll see you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to